Did you know that over 20% of CVT transmissions in the US experience serious problems before they even reach 60,000 miles? And many of those failures happen before 50,000 miles. What's even more shocking is that most of these CVTs don't fail because they are defective, but because of everyday driving habits drivers repeat without realizing the damage they're causing. CVTs are engineered very differently from traditional automatics, yet millions of drivers still treat them the same way. From cold start abuse to subtle habits in traffic and parking lots, these small mistakes quietly destroy the transmission from the inside. Today, we are going to uncover the habits that quietly kill your CVT transmission even before 50,000 miles. Stick around until the end, because the final habit is the silent killer that even experienced drivers ignore, and it alone has sent thousands of CVTs to early graves. So buckle up and get started. Habit number 9, aggressive acceleration from a dead stop. One of the fastest ways to damage a CVT is flooring the accelerator from a complete stop. Unlike conventional transmissions with fixed gears, a CVT relies on a steel belt or chain riding between variable diameter pulleys. Sudden full throttle launches force that belt to handle extreme torque instantly, causing excessive heat and surface wear. Over time, this leads to belt slip, pulley scoring, and loss of proper friction. Many drivers don't realize that CVTs are designed for smooth, progressive acceleration, not drag race starts. Repeated hard launches slowly stretch the belt, weakening it internally long before symptoms appear. By the time you feel shuddering or delayed engagement, internal damage has already occurred. Habit number 8, ignoring fluid changes because of lifetime fluid. Many drivers think CVT fluid lasts forever, but that's a myth that costs thousands. CVT fluid is not just lubricant. As the fluid degrades, it loses its ability to protect the belt and pulleys, allowing metal-to-metal contact under load. Heat breaks down the fluid faster in CVTs than in traditional automatics, especially in city driving. Dirty fluid accelerates internal wear silently, often without warning lights. Some Nissan models that were not maintained properly show failure symptoms around 50,000 to 70,000 miles. Because fluid breakdown accelerates internal wear, ignoring changes is like refusing oil changes for your engine. Disaster waiting to happen. Habit number 7, holding the car on a hill using the gas pedal. Holding your car on an incline using the accelerator instead of the brake is one of the most destructive habits for any CVT. When you do this, the CVT belt is forced to stay under constant tension while slipping microscopically to keep the car from rolling backward. This creates extreme internal heat, and heat is the #1 cause of premature CVT failure in the US. Transmission repair data shows that CVTs exposed to repeated hill-holding abuse often show burnt fluid and glazed pulleys even below 60,000 miles. Unlike normal driving, this habit provides almost no cooling airflow and allows temperatures to spike rapidly. Many Nissan, Subaru, and Honda CVT failures reported to the NHTSA list frequent hill traffic as a contributing factor. Drivers think they are controlling the car smoothly, but internally the belt is being tortured. Repeating this habit daily can silently cut CVT lifespan in half. Habit number 6, shifting from drive to reverse without full stops. Quickly shifting between drive and reverse before the vehicle fully stops is devastating for CVTs, especially during parking and tight maneuvers. This forces the CVT belt to instantly absorb torque in the opposite direction while still under motion, creating shock loads that the system was never designed to handle. US transmission rebuild shops report that belt stretch and pulley damage are far more common in CVTs exposed to frequent directional shock loading. CVTs rely on continuous belt tension, which makes them far more vulnerable. Over time, this habit causes delayed engagement. Many early CVT failures under 50,000 miles show no manufacturing defect, only repeated driver-induced shock damage. Even if the car feels fine afterward, the belt remembers every abuse event internally. Habit number 5. Towing or overloading without CVT design limits in mind. Many CVT-equipped vehicles are not designed for heavy towing or frequent overloading. Even when towing is technically allowed, exceeding recommended limits causes the CVT to operate at maximum belt tension for extended periods. This dramatically increases internal temperatures and accelerates fluid breakdown. CVTs concentrate stress on the belt system. Repeated overload cycles weaken the belt and can cause internal slipping that isn't immediately noticeable. By the time the CVT starts whining or overheating, internal damage is already advanced. Overloading doesn't cause instant failure. It quietly shortens the transmission's life. Habit number 4. Driving hard before the CVT warms up. Driving aggressively right after startup is one of the most underestimated ways to destroy a CVT early. When cold, CVT fluid is thick and slow to circulate, which means the belt and pulleys are not fully protected yet. U.S. transmission specialists report that CVTs exposed to repeated cold start abuse show accelerated belt wear and pressure instability well before 60,000 miles. Unlike engines, CVTs don't have clear temperature gauges to warn you when they're still cold. Many drivers warm up the engine but forget the transmission entirely. Over time, this microscopic cold wear adds up and leads to shuddering, delayed engagement, and early failure. This habit alone explains why some CVTs fail early despite low mileage. Habit number 3. Ignoring early warning signs. Ignoring early CVT warning signs is the most expensive mistake a driver can make. CVTs almost never fail without giving subtle warnings first. According to U.S. repair shop data, a large percentage of CVTs that fail under 50,000 miles had clear symptoms reported thousands of miles earlier. Many owners dismiss these signs as normal CVT behavior and continue driving. Internally, those symptoms usually indicate belt slip, fluid breakdown, or pulley surface damage. Once these issues progress, repair options become extremely limited. Addressing problems early can sometimes mean a fluid service or software update, but ignoring them often leads to full replacement costing thousands. CVTs are quiet when they are dying, and that silence fools most drivers. Habit number 2. Stop-and-go city driving without extra CVT care. Heavy stop-and-go driving is one of the most overlooked CVT killers in the U.S. Urban driving forces the CVT belt to constantly change ratios, creating continuous friction and heat with almost no cooling airflow. According to U.S. Transmission Repair Network data, CVTs used primarily in city conditions experience up to 30 to 40% higher internal temperatures compared to highway-driven vehicles. Heat breaks down CVT fluid rapidly, even when mileage is still low. Came from vehicles used almost exclusively in city commuting. Drivers assume low mileage equals low wear, but with CVTs, city miles are far harsher than highway miles. Without additional fluid servicing, this habit quietly pushes CVTs toward early failure. Habit number 1. Using high gear at low speeds. Using a high gear at low speeds, often done unintentionally by drivers trying to save fuel, is extremely damaging for CVTs. When a CVT is forced to operate at low vehicle speed while the engine is under load, the transmission must apply maximum belt pressure to prevent slipping. U.S. transmission rebuild data shows that excessive belt pressure is one of the most common causes of early pulley surface wear in failed CVTs. Unlike traditional automatics that can downshift mechanically, a CVT must clamp the belt harder to compensate, which generates heat rapidly. Many drivers do this while creeping uphill, driving slowly in traffic, or gently accelerating without allowing proper ratio change. Over time, this habit stretches the belt and accelerates fluid breakdown. The CVT may feel smooth, but internally it is operating at one of its most destructive load conditions. That's all for this video. CVTs are not fragile. They are just misunderstood. Most CVTs that fail before 50,000 miles don't die because of bad engineering, but because of daily habits that slowly destroy them from the inside. If you drive smoothly, respect warm-up periods, maintain fluid properly, and avoid unnecessary stress, a CVT can last just as long as a traditional automatic. If this video saved you from an expensive transmission failure, make sure to like and subscribe.